G'day, welcome to week 3 of the finals. It's the prelims this week, and we got a new guest this week for a change. Rem and Gordo have added a new addition this week, and I'll just let Gordo introduce him.
Rightio, so this is our mate Flynn, and he's going to give us his opinions on the games coming up this week.
Yeah, got some good ones.
We'll just touch on last week's results. We'll just show how Richmond just absolutely kind of just put St Kilda to the sword in terms of class and how they just decided to just be accurate at the crucial times, and Saints' inaccuracy cost them. They just were in the game, but that accuracy of Richmond's just outstanding, and it got them through to a prelim. So well done, Richmond. You knocked out those Saints. And then we got the Cats, hey? What an embarrassing night for the Collingwood Football Club. I reckon, personally, that's probably one of Collingwood's worst results in the last 20 to 30, 30 years, I haven't been wrong that long, but yeah, probably around 20 years or so. But yeah, that was just unacceptable, that's what you call it. Just the effort's not there. It was like non-existent. Sorry, Pies fans, but yeah, no, you just got to give Geelong credit on the night. They just came to play, and Collingwood didn't. But Collingwood will come back, don't worry. And we'll just see how this week pans out with Richmond and Geelong advancing.
Yeah, right. So I think the Cats played a ripper game, I reckon, on the weekend. I think I was thrilled when I saw they kept Collingwood to a goal by three-quarter time. And obviously they move on to a tough game against Brisbane this weekend on Saturday night, is it? Yeah. Should be good at the Gabba. The Cats play well at the Gabba, but I think Brisbane have had a week off. They're well rested. Harris Andrews and his teammates will be on the ball, I think. So it'll be actually a good game, probably one of the games of the finals. Two absolute rippers coming up. I think Geelong's back line definitely held up against Collingwood. The gully was almost non-existent. Mason Cox didn't really have an impact. So yeah, I think heading into this week, Hawkins firing and then midfield playing well, I think could be on. Yeah. I'll get a tip from you, Flynn, on the Geelong versus Brisbane game.
Geelong versus Brisbane. I haven't watched much of it. Right, so Geelong obviously had a shocker the first round of the final.
Yeah.
So they just got to try and play consistent like they did last week and not drop off again. Speaking of Hawkins, he might want to kick straight. Let's try and keep him in it. Brisbane. I haven't watched Brisbane in ages. But no, they're a very good side, very well structured side. So it's bound to be a close one, I reckon.
It's fair. I'll get a margin and a tip for that one.
A margin. I want Geelong to win, so I'm going to say Geelong. And I'm going to go by less than 3 goals.
I need an exact number.
Yeah,
that's
exact.
handy.
Exact.
15 points.
15 points. So Geelong by 15. Remdog, what do you think?
Well, I think Geelong could carry this momentum in. I reckon they just know how crucial this game is. Like, there's moments in games where you're like, yep, they want to win this final series, and Paddy Dangerfield was a prime example of that last week. That face of when he kicked those 2 goals says his job's not done yet. Just like in the NBA, like LeBron. That mindset, my job's not done yet. And I just feel like he's going to carry it into this round. He's going to tear Brisbane apart, I think. This is his game. This is probably the game of his career nearly we're coming into. I'm tipping a big game from Dangerfield. Best on ground, I reckon. Just feel like Brisbane's still a young team. They're evolving, but they'll get better next year. McCluggage could still have an outstanding game, and Charlie Cameron. But just feel like this is Geelong's big point to prove after 9 years of disappointment in finals. So just feel like Geelong's going to win this by probably 26 points. It's going to be a bit of a upset, probably, you say. But yeah, I reckon they've got this.
Oh, good. That's fair. I'll go Geelong as well. I'm thinking Geelong by 11 points in this one, so a bit closer than what you're thinking, but I definitely think Dangerfield could absolutely star in this. One to watch those Lockie Neal and Zorko. Those two could combine, have a good game. Lions always seems to get disposals, so yeah, it'll be interesting. Anyway, I'll hand over to you, Ren, and you can take us through the Port versus Richmond game.
So, pretty big game this on Friday night. Port have been outstanding all season, top of the ladder. Just like you haven't named many games where they've just absolutely played a shocker game all season. It's just been pretty consistent with Kenny's boys. He just knows how to get it done this year, and it's a credit to him because he was under the pump in the pre-season. They wanted him gone at Alberton, but they just found a way to just stick together, and they just found a way. Just like it's very similar to 2016 Richmond. How Hardwick just wanted. They wanted him gone, but they stuck with him. It's a similar story with Port Adelaide in 2020. This is their night again. I just feel Port, they're primed for this. It's their chance to really put an exclamation mark on the season and end Richmond's season. So I'd like to get a tip from you boys for this one, and a margin. We'll start with you, Clef O.
Obviously, I go for Port for everyone watching. I'm a Port Adelaide fan. But I honestly think Richmond's going to get up this week. Just a feeling, you know. Obviously, I want Port to win, but
Why don't you tip Port?
Because I think Richmond's just going to do us. You know.
Yeah,
I have a slight feeling that they're going to flog us. So I'm still going to tip Port by the 14.
You, Gordo?
Oh, I'd absolutely love for Flynn to be wrong here, and Port to win this one and go through to the granny. I don't think this has been Richmond's year, although they have built up for it. But it's really hard to look past them. I saw Tom Lynch could really have a good game here. I'm thinking could kick 4 goals, unfortunately. It'll be up to Port's young midfield to carry it through here, but I don't know. Richmond just a well-oiled machine. I hope that Port get up, but I'm tipping Richmond by 22 points in this one.
Fair tips from you boys. I reckon. I just feel this home crowd advantage is pretty vital, but I just feel this is Richmond it's very similar to the 2015 Hawthorn team where they just decided to lose the first one in the finals and then went on to gain that three-peat. This isn't quite a three-peat for Richmond, but it's very similar. Like they went over to Fremantle, Hawthorn in 2015 prelim and just decided to smash them. Very similar Richmond team. The hate for Hawthorn's very similar for Richmond inside AFL fans this season. So I feel like, in saying that, I still think Port's season still holds a lot of hope, and I think Port by 9 points in a close one. I feel like they've got enough home ground advantage and to end Richmond's season. But we'll see. Richmond could well and truly smash them, come out firing, but we will see. Just feel like it's going to be Port in a close one. Anyway, cheers for that one, boys.
Did you give us a margin for that one?
Yeah, Port by 9.
9 points
in a close one.
Yeah.
In a close one.
Anyway.
Sorry, it wasn't quite.
Yeah, it's alright. Cheers, boys, for this one. Thanks for watching week 3 AFL predictions for the prelims. Hope we see you next week for the biggie, the GF catches.
I'll be back.
Right, yeah.
Thanks for having me.
I'll be back.
Hopefully for some good footy on the weekend, all teams to play well in some close games. It's what we're always after.
Hopefully to tell you that Port's going to beat Geelong in the grand final. So
enjoy your weekend.
Catches.
Enjoy the footy.
Bye.